You got to put yourself in it. I mean, it was hot, but it was hot for everyone. You know, it's like one of those things where you can say, oh, it was really hot and it really affected me, but everyone else can deal with it too. So, it definitely made it harder. When you hurt, it hurt a lot more. But everyone had to deal with it, so I don't think it affected me more than anyone else. If anything, I should be more prepared for it than them because I've been living here. Yeah, it was tough.
Was there any distractions this week, or does it make it tougher when you have all the family around here and it's not still your every day, even though the national team is going on?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's kind of weird. Like this morning, our sewer backed up. We like had to call our sewer guy, and I was like, "That's not something that you expect to do at a world champion, like trying to qualify for world championships. You don't normally run into that when you're in a hotel or something." But you know, life goes on, and I think it actually was a positive because I was able to keep my mind on the race a little bit, so I could stay more relaxed going into it because I felt like that was really how I had to approach this, was staying relaxed the whole time. So it's maybe adds more pressure, but I like to use that pressure to try to give myself a little more hurting.
Was that just a bad omen then? With the
I don't know about a bad omen. Things happen. Like I don't take anything away from it. Just had to deal with some crap this morning.
literally.
It's really hard, especially just going to it.
What's next for you? What's the next step?
I really don't know. I have to sit down with my coach and figure out. I'm signed up for the 5K on Sunday. You know, today was bad, but I'd like to do the 5K too. I think the more opportunities you get to race, the better. And I think you never know if you don't try. So I'm going to try it for that 5K on Sunday as long as my coach gives me the go-ahead, and hopefully you'll see me here a little bit happier on Sunday.
Thank you, Lisa.
So much hard work and stuff like this, just when you look back on a day, how do you put that in perspective, kind of?
You know, it's hard. It's obviously really difficult to work so hard at something, especially distance running, when you put so much time and effort into it, and feel like expect one thing and see a different result. You know, it's really frustrating. But at the same time, it's part of sport. You're not always on top, and you learn things when you're not, and it makes you want to work harder and makes you want to figure out why things aren't going right. So it's really part of the game. I don't think you can talk to an athlete here that hasn't had some rough years.
I'm Cody from the Ames Tribune, so I just kind of good to meet you. But
nice to meet you.
Are you going to keep training with Corey? I know he's heading out west. Have you guys talked about?
We haven't sat down and talked about it, but I definitely still want to stay with Corey as long as he still wants me. I tell him he's not getting away from me that easily by moving. But I'll still live in Des Moines, and then I'll do training stints, like altitude stints out at Boise. But we've been working together for a long time, and we know each other pretty well, so I think the distance won't really be a factor.
I was talking to Travis before the race. He said Corey went and talked to you. What did Corey say kind of going into the race? Did he say anything that stuck with you?
He just said stay relaxed as long as possible, follow your instincts. And I think I did that, and I probably got myself in over my head a little bit that first mile, and it tends to not be how I race best. I usually race best when things gradually get moving, and I feel momentum as the race goes. So probably wasn't the easiest type of race for me, but I had to give myself a shot, or I would have been out from the beginning.
No regrets then?
No regrets. I put myself in the right place, and it didn't happen today. But you know, maybe I do that on Saturday or on Sunday in the 5, and it works. Maybe I do it, next year at USA's or 2016 at the Olympic trials. Like, it's an important race, but it's not the last one.
So you're staying with Coach Immels. You still feel like, I mean, last year with the OTC you made the Olympics, and obviously this year it didn't go quite as, obviously not as well.
Yeah.
You still feel like, you still happy with that move and feel like it was the right move for you?
Yep, I'm very happy. I am more than happy. I mean, my first year out in Portland, I was injured. I wasn't even running. So I think anytime you make a transition, you have to expect that the year might go great, it might not, and you kind of got to iron out the wrinkles. And I've had tons of transitions in the last year, moving, my husband changing jobs, and changing coaches. It's just been kind of a whirlwind. So I expected this year to have its bumps. So just trying to ride the wave and get on the other side of it.
You said changing jobs. Are you still going to work as? I know you were helping out as an assistant.
I didn't change jobs. My husband.
Oh, sorry. Okay. You were working as an assistant coach. Are you still going to keep doing that?
I was volunteer assisting. I don't know if I will or not. It ended up being kind of a lot of travel in the fall, so if I do some road racing this fall, I might not be able to be there, all the time. But I'll always be there for the Iowa State athletes. I'm in the area. I work out in Ames, so if anyone needs anything, I'm kind of just a go-to for them to come to with questions and advice, whether it's good advice or not. At least I give it.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.